The babysitter thought the kids were asleep, but when she checked their room, they were gone, and something else was waiting. It was just another normal day for this babysitter. The parents had asked her to look after their 2 kids while they went out for the evening. When they left, everything was fine. The kids were put to bed, and the babysitter settled down on the couch to watch some TV. That's when she started hearing it, a faint noise coming from upstairs. At first she thought it was nothing, just her imagination, but then it happened again. She turned the volume down on the TV and listened. There it was again, a soft thud followed by what sounded like a giggle. That's when she had her first suspicion. Maybe the kids weren't asleep. Maybe they were playing a prank on her. She tried to convince herself it was nothing, but curiosity got the better of her. She had to check. She got up and walked slowly towards the baby monitor. As she got closer, her eyes widened in surprise. The kids' beds looked empty. Was this a prank? Did they sneak out? The thought sent shivers down her spine. Taking a deep breath, she climbed the stairs and made her way to the kids' room. The door was slightly ajar. She pushed it open and scanned the room. The beds were perfectly made, but the kids were nowhere to be seen. Then she noticed the window. It was locked from the inside. A wave of panic washed over her. What if they climbed out the window? But that was impossible. It was a fire escape. As she turned to leave, she saw it. 2 small shadows moving in the corner of the room. She froze. Was she imagining things? The shadows seemed to sense her gaze and stopped moving. That's when she heard it again, a whisper. But it wasn't the kids' voices. They sounded ancient, like the voice of someone who'd been dead for centuries. The hairs on the back of her neck stood on end. Suddenly, the closet door creaked open. Slowly, she watched in horror as a pair of glowing eyes stared out at her from the dark. The door slammed shut behind her, trapping her in the room with whatever was inside that closet. The thing began to crawl out, its eyes fixed on her. That's when the kids' voices echoed through the room. They sounded distant, like they were coming from inside the closet. The babysitter screamed and ran, making her way as fast as she could down the stairs and out the front door. She didn't stop running until she reached the end of the driveway. When the parents came home, they found the babysitter hysterical, the kids fast asleep in their beds. But she swears she saw something else wearing their faces.